video and I just watched your video, and gay marriage just got legalized in Vermont, and that's where I live, so I thought I'd post a response, because gay marriage is legal, and I'm gay, and I'm going to marry a gay. And you say in your video that gay marriage isn't natural, but I don't think you know anything about what's natural, because you live inside a house, and I saw pictures of you inside a room, but I live outside in nature, in the outdoors, and you don't know what it is anything to be about natural, because you eat food from the store, and I eat food that I kill with a rock. I'm a vegetarian and I eat plants, but I kill all the food I eat with rock. I kill plants with a rock, and I make anything that's made out of wood, and I work on the computer that's made out of wood. Your computer's made out of technology, so you shouldn't say anything. You shouldn't say anything about what it is to be natural and not to be natural, because you don't know anything about what it is to be natural, but I live in Vermont and I use a computer that's made out of wood and rocks. I hate computers that are made out of wood and rocks, and I use plants that are made out of computers, and you don't know anything about what it is to be natural. You should get married to a gay, because I'm going to get married to a gay, and if you got married to this, I'm just hearing about what it is to be natural. So if you want to learn anything about what it is to be natural, you should go to the store, you should buy wood, you should made out of rocks, and you should kill the computers with trees, and then you would know anything about what it is to be natural, and I don't know anything about what it is to be natural, because I'm not gay, and I got married to a gay. If you get married to a gay, then you won't be gay anymore, because the gays get married and then they become straight because they are to each other. And marriage is between a man and a woman, so one of them is going to turn into a woman or a man. If they're either woman or man, not either, and they all are either not them or one with your thing. So if you don't get married to a gay, then you won't know anything about what it is to be natural. And I'm going to get married to the gay, I'm making it be made out of wood and go with what I am today. You to the gay to the natural gay to the neighboring hanger and the equal the natural gay to the neighboring hanger and the equal the gay to the natural gay to the neighboring acrogen language could hanger and the equal gay to the neighboring acrogen language could hanger and the equal gay to the neighboring hanger and the equal language could hanger and language. So I've been getting this in the shoes to slow up guess that I'm in the car, this is not what you have to be out of the ball, it's nothing on the rest of the man. So what you gotta do for him?
Is me more person? Person.
Damn.
But person.
Damn.
Huh?
Damn.
Still. What? We don't know what that means.
Can't forget to shave your balls and keep your junk fresh. I don't know what's going on. You know what a coronavirus in your fucking nut and you had a bunch of discussions. Just because it's can't forget your balls and keep fresh. I don't give a fuck what you know what a coronavirus in your sack because you had acting fucking hand off season does it season does can't forget the shit. Keep your junk fresh. I don't give a fuck what's going on. You know when the coronavirus started? In your fucking nutsack. Because you had a bunch of disgusting fucking head down there. Just
marsupiales.
Míralo, y soy Rito.
Vamos a ver a
Well, I want to
Back in. Dildos in her pussy twat, 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 twat,
Barack Obama? More like Barack ooh la 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 ooh caro yellow.
Mama. Mama, mama. Mama.
вскоре и действительно мнение деньги поручали возглавлял,
after the surgery.
Excuse.
Surgery. After the
We say that at the end of this road, there isn't something but a bright...
Oh man, everyone is talking about this. Everyone is talking about this. This whole world is connected, and each person
The network, a part of the human connection, and my human connection, my part of the human network, and my whole connection, and my part of the human network, my whole human connection, and my part of the human network, and my whole network is connected. Part of the human network, and 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 part of the human network.
my part of the human network, and my whole human connection, and my part of the human network, and my whole network is
Okay, I want your reaction to this. Okay, I want your reaction to this.
Okay, half of y'all looked at this like, oh, this like,
like, oh, this is terrible, knowing damn good and well you're watching
this video on a watching this video on a phone that you on a phone on a phone
that you've been scrolling through, I don't know, TikToks for no TikTok.
the road TikTok
for like the last
3 hours, and I'm running it 3 hours,
and I'm
running it, and I'm
not condoning this. A lot of this video feels
really dystopian, but we're not really any better
than these kids. Most of us growing up were addicted to like Nintendo or
like
Switch or like PlayStation, and that could have easily been like an iPad if iPads had been around.
Like, I think you
Want kids to be in touch with technology, but you don't want them to know what technology. So they're like doing the hand motions and this
doing the hand they're like, doing the hand motions in their sleep. And by the way,
I predict this is only gonna be.
I predict this is only gonna
worse.
For us, not just the kid.
For all of us, not just the kid. So of us, not just uncivil we're gonna get this guy without me. And the show them they have you together. There's no us, even no more. You'll be no there's stuff in the even stage. No, we can get I run at the stack out, and they can never be see. We got the shit, see, yellow stairs, yellow one, and now this is no more. What's it? I was saying, you know, I'm not sure why it's all up your get you under the works, nibby, you know, and I'll wait if it's how were you? I would have made you an over. It's a law, I'll sit the law, you back. I